Chapter 14. How to be a gentleman. Get connected. Some men know how to be perfectly groomed, kind to everyone around them, and have a smile for all. Think of former U.S. President Mr. Barack Obama or former Indian cricketer Mr. Kapil Dev. They are perfect examples of being complete gentlemen. What makes a gentleman? If it only the clothes? Or the way people dress up? Is it wearing a shirt and pants with a hat and a jacket? Or is it a manner of speaking English? Let's read about two men who were as different as chalk and cheese. Shyam Singh was a simple farmer. He neither knew much of English, nor did he dress very fashionably. His meals used to be simple and his house was also simply maintained. He had a lovely wife named Reena. The family lived happily. Shyam Singh had attained good knowledge in the local government college about the latest methods of farming. With this knowledge, he and Reena had decided to order new machinery. It would help him increase his farm yield. Shyam Singh and Reena were very happy and they set off one early morning to visit the city. When they reached the factory, they were greeted by a receptionist. She looked at their clothes. Who comes wearing such clothes, she thought. Reena was in a cotton sari, and Shyam Singh wore a simple kurta pajama. She didn't pay any heed to them and asked them to sit on the sofa. After a while, Mr. Henry, the manager, came out. Seeing them, he also went inside, gave them some brochures, and walked away. He wondered if they could even read. Shyam Singh and Reena saw the brochures and marked out what they wanted to buy. They walked to the receptionist who was busy on the phone. She just waved them aside and continued her conversation. After they waited there for several hours, a well-dressed man walked in. Immediately, there was quite a buzz around. He looked like the boss. He went and sat in the cabin. Shyam Singh and Reena also stood and folded hands to greet him. He smiled at them and went inside his cabin. Once in his cabin, he checked the CCTVs. He noticed that the couple had been sitting for hours but hadn't made any complaints. He called receptionist inside and asked her about them. Sir, they said they want to buy some machine. I don't understand what they are saying. Their manner of speaking, their accent is so different, she complained. Send them to me, he said. To you, sir? What will you speak to them about? The receptionist wondered. Just send them in, he countered. Shyam Singh and Reena went in the cabin. Namaste, sir, the boss greeted Shyam Singh and Reena. They were stunned. Please don't call me sir, Shyam Singh said. No, you are our customer. Therefore, I have every right to address you as sir. I apologize for the rude behavior of my staff. I have seen that no one came forward to help you. But now I will personally help you out. Please tell me, which machinery can I provide you? The boss asked Shyam Singh. Shyam Singh mentioned the machine they were looking at. The boss explained it working to them. He also asked them more questions about the size of their farm, the methods they used, what they would harvest, etc. When he heard Shyam Singh's knowledge, he was impressed. He also suggested another machine that could greatly reduce the manual efforts they had to put in. He gave them options by which they could pay for it at intervals and it would not be a financial burden to them. Plus, their yield increased, the machine would surely pay for itself. Shyam Singh and Reena politely stepped aside to discuss. They decided to go for it. The boss said, Sir, today I would have lost out on learning so much had I not interacted with you. Please do give me your feedback once you use the machine. In a few days the machinery was delivered. Shyam Singh and Reena were happy. Over time, they noticed that some things could be improved. When Shyam Singh spoke to the owner of the company who them had met with, he happily took their suggestions. In fact, when Shyam Singh was testing the machines, he also became a partner in the same company. He introduced more farmers in and around his village to those machines. Now, the receptionist and Henry were his subordinates. Still, whenever Shyam Singh visited the office, he dressed simply. He never even once tried to boss over the two of them, who had treated him so badly earlier. One day, the owner asked Shyam Singh, "Now you are their boss. Why don't you ever say anything to them about the way they had spoken to you earlier?" Shyam Singh replied, "Their behavior showed their upbringing and values. My behavior shows mine. I have my principles and scruples. Why should I let go of my dignity to say anything to them?" Here we see that Shyam Singh and the boss both were such gentlemen. But both belonged to different backgrounds and had different styles of dressing, speaking, etc. However, their values, their respect for the other humans, their dedication towards their work was what made them gentlemanly. Consequently, we can say that being a gentleman isn't only about the outside of a person. It is more about what values and attitude they have that matters. Word meaning: farming, growing and harvesting crops. Brochures, pamphlet, booklet. Manner: a characteristic or customary mode of acting. Wondered, to feel surprise. Politely, in a way that shows good manners toward others, courteously.